So in today's video, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the new top 5 fast killing loadouts here in Black Ops 7. If you're trying to get high kill games, increase your KD, or get tactical nukes, you came to the right video. So if you guys are new and find this video help you out in any way, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and let's get into it. So now getting into our first weapon in this list, we have the MXR-17, aka the Rampart from Black Ops 4. Now right now, this is one of the strongest weapons in the game, maybe the strongest weapon in the game, and also it does have one of the fast time to kills in the game also, with no attachments. But for this build, we are going to make it better and a whole lot easier to use. But we are going to start with the optic and add on the lethal tool elo. This is the cleanest optic to use in the entire game. If you don't have this unlocked yet, you have to get the Peacekeeper to level 5. That's all you got to do to get the lethal tool elo. Go ahead and do that, unlock this attachment, and throw it on for attach number 1. For the muzzle, we are going to add on the Redwell 90 compensator for the vertical recoil control and gun kick control. This weapon does have a lot of gun kick, it does have a lot of recoil. Adding this on is going to calm it down and make it so much easier to use. This is going to be a very important attachment for this build, so make sure to have this on for attach number 2. Now for my barrel next, we are going to go ahead and throw on the 18-inch Rift M7 barrel for the damage range and full velocity. Now with this weapon being one of the strongest weapons in the game, it's already good at long range, it's good up close. This attachment is just going to make it 100 times better. Any gunfight we get into, if it's up close, if it's long range, we're going to have a nice time to kill. Our bullets are traveling faster also with that full velocity. Any gunfight we get into, we're always going to have that upper hand with the barrel on, so adding this on again is going to make this weapon 100 times better. If you need help leveling up your guns or account, or if you need help with your camo challenges in Black Ops 7, check out MMO EXP. You can go use my code Paradox for 8% off on your next order. They are trusted by thousands around the world, and you can go check them out in the top part of the description. Now, going over here to the magazine, we are going to add on the Vault Extended Mag, the 30-round mag. By default, this is a 20-round mag weapon, so we do definitely want to have a larger mag on this weapon. So adding this on, we don't have to reload too often. Again, with this being one of the fast-killing weapons in the game right now, as long as you're hitting your shots, you don't have to reload all the time. This magazine is giving you reassurance. You don't have to reload every time you get a kill or 2 or 3, so adding this on is just going to allow us not to have to slow down all the time. And then we're going to go to the rear grip and add on the celerity grip for the aim down sight speed and jumping aim down sight speed. Now, with this weapon, I will tell you, if you're constantly always aim down sights and everything and always being ready for gunfights, this is going to help out a lot, which is having faster aim down sight speed, winning gunfights and everything. Aim down sight speed in this game is still pretty slow in my opinion, so adding on the quick draw grip is definitely going to help out a ton. But again, the MXR-17 being one of the best weapons in the game, copy this build down, you are going to love it. Now for weapon number 2 here, we have the RYDEN 45K. Now this build right here is going to be 8 attachments, so go ahead and throw Gunfighter on for your wild card. And for attach number 1, we are definitely going to be using an optic. I'm just not a fan of the iron sight, so again, we are going to be using the lethal tool elo. This is the best one to use, the easiest one to use, the cleanest one to use, so like I always say, use your favorite optic or use what you have unlocked as of right now. For the muzzle, we are going to add on the Hawker Series 45 for the vertical recoil control. This weapon does have a ton of recoil, a ton of gun kick with how fast the fire rate is on this weapon. If you have that under control, this weapon is an absolute monster. So we are going to add this on. The weapon's more calm, it's easier to control, you're going to be more accurate. Having better control of this weapon is very important, so this is going to be an attachment that's going to be a must-have on this weapon. For the barrel next, we are going to add on the Grievous Whiptail barrel. This is giving us damage range and full velocity. With how fast the fire rate is, with how good the damage is up close, not really the best in those medium ranges or longer ranges. This barrel here is going to make this weapon better in any gunfight you get into. You can take your gunfights to long range, up close, and melts very quick. With that extra bull velocity that we're getting, I mean, this attachment here is going to make this SMG a very broken weapon to use. For my underbarrel, we are going to add on the lateral precision grip for the horizontal recoil control. This is going to smooth out that recoil pattern, making the weapon easier to control. It's mainly only going to have vertical recoil now, with this attachment canceling out all the horizontal recoil. The muzzle went ahead and canceled out all the vertical and gun kick on this weapon, so this weapon's actually going to be pretty easy to use now. So adding on the lateral precision grip is going to be a very important attachment for this build. Now, for my magazine, we are going to add on the Torch Extended Mag. For the 40-round mag, we don't have to reload all the time. The fast time to kill that it has already, I mean, I'm telling you, you're never going to have to reload. You're never going to have to slow down to reload or anything like that. So, we are going to add on the 40-round mag here. Now, for my rear grip, we are going to go ahead and throw on the Linux grip for that sprint to fire speed time. Now, the handling is pretty high on this weapon, so I don't really care about adding aim down sight speed. We are going to add extra sprint to fire speed though. We're going to be more aggressive, have that running gun type of play style, be super aggressive for the high kill games, so we're going to add on the Leanix grip here. For the stock, we are going to add on the collapsible stock for the movement speed, strafing movement speed. I'm telling you, you are going to have rollerblades on your feet, just moving around very quick, especially if you are having lightweight on as a perk, or if you're using Enforcer as one of the perks in the game. If you have 3 red perks, you get Enforcer. Every time you get a kill, you do get faster movement speed for a couple seconds, but if you have lightweight on, I'm telling you, you are going to be moving very quick around the map. And then we're going to go to the fire mod here and add on the recoil sync unit for the gun kick control, vertical and horizontal recoil control. So now we are going to have full control of this weapon. We're going to be moving fast around the map. We have that running gun type of playstyle. Right now, this is my favorite weapon for high kill games. Now, jumping back to the assault rifles here for weapon number 3, we have the X9 Maverick. Now, even though this weapon did get a nerf just the other day, this is still one of the fast killing weapons in the game. It's still very good. It's going to be very hard to nerf this weapon and make it bad just because of how good this weapon is. Now, for this build, we are going to be using only 5 attachments because it's just that simple to use. And we are going to start with the optic and add on the lethal tool elo again. Again, this is the cleanest one to use, the best one to use, the easiest one to use. But like I say in my videos, use your favorite optic or use what you have unlocked as of right now. Now for the muzzle, we are going to add on the Defense H suppressor. This is just going to take us off the radar. We're more stealthy, we're more quiet, we're getting more kills, we're dying less. It is going to be very difficult for people to find us on the map, just staying quiet and everything. Very helpful for going on those higher kill streaks and tactical nuke streaks, so add on the standard suppressor. Now, with them giving a nerf to this weapon, you are going to run a barrel here, and we're going to be running the Shroud barrel for the damage range. That's the most important thing here, but also we do get a larger mag clip in our weapon, so we're going to go from a 30-round mag to a 45-round mag, which is nice. We're still getting those 1 burst 1 kills. This is still one of the fast killing weapons in the game, so you're not going to have to reload all the time. This is very helpful, but this is going to be a must-have attachment to fix the nerf on this weapon, so make sure to have on the Shroud barrel. Now, skipping over the underbarrel, we are going to the rear grip and adding on the pillory grip for the aim down sight speed and jumping aim down sight speed. Now, with this weapon, I'm either aiming down sights in my gunfights or I'm already pre-aiming into my gunfights. So, having that faster aim down sight speed is very helpful. Always being ready for a gunfight, or if you're in a gunfight, you need to aim down sights faster than your opponent. So, we are going to add on the pillory grip. And then we're going to go to the stock here and add on the Strider overstep stock. This is giving us faster aim walking movement speed. We can move faster around the map when aimed down sights. We can preem our corners, preem into gunfights, knowing where everyone's at with a UAV, scout pulse, or a harp up. You're going to win more gunfights with just this one attachment, which is absolutely insane. But again, they did nerf this weapon. It's still very overpowered, and this is the build you need to use. Now, we're going to jump back to the SMGs here for weapon number 4, and this is the RK9. Now, basically, the best way that I can tell you what this weapon really is, it is a super futuristic version of the Chickum from Black Ops 2. That weapon was insane, really fun to use, very broken. They brought it back in a futuristic way. The RK9 is an absolute monster with the right build. Now, for this weapon, we only need to run 5 attachments because of how good this weapon is. And for attachment number 1, we are going to add on the muzzle here and add on the monolithic suppressor. We're off the radar, we're staying stealthy, we're being quiet. This is going to help us go on those nuke streaks and everything. Faster bullet velocity, that's very important, so our bullets are traveling faster and able to hit our targets faster, and also the damage range. This weapon's good up close, it's good at medium range. This attachment is going to make the weapon so much better to use, more consistent in those medium ranges and longer ranges. And if you hit all of your bursts, you can actually sometimes get a 1 burst 1 kill, depending on how weak the targets are already before you get in your gunfight. So the monolithic suppressor is going to be very helpful. Now, for the barrel next, we are going to go ahead and throw on the Bowen Crenum barrel. This is giving us more damage range and bullet velocity. Again, it is going to make our weapon more consistent in those medium ranges and longer ranges. Not all gunfights are going to be up close unless you're playing like Nuketown or something like that. But, you know, most of the maps being really good in this game, everyone's playing the same maps. Everyone's going to be playing the same, all the maps in the game. There's sometimes you got to take your gunfights to longer ranges. This barrel is going to help out a ton and make this weapon 100 times better, so make sure to have it on. Now, we are going to skip the underbarrel just because it being a 3-round burst, and I think the weapon's really easy to control, so we are going to go ahead and go to the magazine, and we're going to be adding on the 55-round drum. Now, the handling is pretty high on this weapon, so I'm okay taking a hit on my handling, but adding on the 55-round drum is insane. Having that running gun type of playstyle, never have to reload. If we want to spawn trap and take out the whole team a couple times, we can do that without reloading. So this is going to be a great attachment, and you know, if you don't want to run this one, you could just run the 40 round mag, but that 55 round mag does do some work, and it's really good. Now for the rear grip here, we are going to go ahead and throw on the Lotus draw grip. This is giving us faster aim down sight speed. We are going to be fixing the nerf on the monolithic suppressor and almost on the magazine that we're running here. Our next attachment is going to fix everything, but this is going to fix a lot of the slow aim down sight speed that we have here, so we are going to add on the Lotus quick draw grip. Now, we are going to skip over the stock just because of the mobility being so high, but we are going to go to the laser, and we're going to be adding on the Swift Point laser. Now, what this is going to do is give us faster aim down sight speed and also give us faster sprint to fire speed time, so we can have that running gun type of playstyle, being aggressive, but also fixing all the aim down sight speed con on this build. So we have a faster aim down sight speed now, better sprint to fire speed time. We're going to be aggressive, mow people down with the RK9 build. And then getting into our final weapon in today's video, we have the M15 Mod 0 Assault Rifle. Now, this is the most used weapon in the game, and honestly, it is probably one of the best weapons in the game. Not much recoil, really good at long range. With ARs being very dominant this year, it just makes this weapon a whole lot better to use, and also, it does have a very fast time to kill. Now, for this build, we are only going to be using 5 attachments and not using an optic, so if you want to switch something out, it's totally fine. But for my build, we are going to start with the muzzle and add on the Red Wheel 5.56 compensator. This is just going to make the weapon a whole lot easier to use. There's not too much gun kick or recoil on this weapon. This attachment is going to calm those things down, make the weapon easier to control, make it more accurate, which is really good, so that is going to be attached number 1. For the barrel, we are going to add on the 16.5 inch fusion barrel for the damage range and bull velocity. This weapon's already good. ARs are very dominant this year, so adding extra damage range and bull velocity is just going to make the ARs 100 times better to use in any gunfight we get into. On any map, it does not matter, so add on the fusion barrel. Now for my underbarrel here, we are going to go ahead and throw on the EAM Steady Grip. This is giving us movement speed, horizontal recoil control, and sprinting movement speed. Moving faster on the map, having better horizontal recoil control. We're going to smooth out that recoil pattern, make the weapon a whole lot easier to use, and just having a better movement speed, being more aggressive for those higher kill games and everything. Again, with ARs being very dominant, moving faster on the map, you're going to get easy high kill games with this build. Now for the magazine, we are going to go ahead and throw in the Mayday extended mag here for the 45 round mag. It's not taking away any aim down sight speed, reload quickness, or sprint to fire speed time, so that is very helpful. And with this being one of the best weapons in the game, you're never going to have to reload. If you have to, it is pretty quick. The reload time is pretty quick on this weapon, so we're going to add on the 45 round mag so you don't have to run and slow down all the time to reload. And then we're going to go to our final attachment and add on a stock, and we're going to add on the Wonder 3V stock for the faster aim walking movement speed. We can pre-em into our gunfights, pre-em around corners, already being ready for gunfights. This one attachment will help you win more gunfights, so go ahead and throw it on. But the M15, it has really good handling for an AR, so I'm not really worried about extra handling, but I'm telling you, this weapon is an absolute monster. With this build, you are going to love it. But right now, these are the top 5 fastest killing loadouts here in Black Ops 7. Copy them down. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite loadout is. And also, let me know what your favorite weapon is in the game right now. But guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope these loadouts help you, and I'll see you on the next one.